Which one should I choose? Which one should I choose? Which one?
That'd be my advice. You only get one rookie season. So make sure you work hard, stay humble, and most importantly, have fun. Take it all in.
Hey, bro, I received all of that. Okay, now I got one last question for you, but it's a tough one.
Okay.
You got one shot to win one game. You could play with any 4 guys in NBA history. Who you running with?
I'm picking guys at their peak, right?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
So you got me at the point.
That's what I thought.
And AI. Dirk. MJ. And Shaq. Nobody's beating us.
Are you sure? Because I think my squad could take me.
You and who else?
All right. Check this out.
Let's go. Let's go, LeBron. LeBron. Kevin, I know Kevin. That's it, Kevin. Lewy, now Willie. And Stephen, come on, Stephen. Keon, Victor. Okay, let's go, Kevin.
That's a good squad.
That's a great squad.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hello.
But you're still taking that up. You're not even in the league yet, MP. You can't compete with this.
Shay, between me and you, there's nothing but respect. But I like when people doubt me because I
Let's
love
go. 244 subscribers.
We are underway again here. Less than 3 minutes to go. And you know the adrenaline is running high for MP, whether it be for his own confidence, bragging rights, or proving to the world he will someday belong in the upper echelon of basketball greats. This game has a lot of implications for that young man. Got it, the 3 puts them up by 8. Yeah, well, scoring on this team is not easy. So you got to tip your hat to MP and company for figuring out a way. Very impressive. And Stan, as you might have expected, MP tonight has been absolutely tremendous. No doubt, Kevin. His ability to synergize this entire group
has been entertaining to watch.
There it is.
Yeah.
That
Ah,
makes it
there we go
11-point
again.
lead. Oh, you gotta run LeBron off the ball there. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Wrestlers a three. Ooh, costly miss right there. And when you're down by 11, they've got to capitalize on every possession.
Nope.
LeBron from range. LeBron is good. James catches fire. Just keep beating the beast. It is that simple.
Team SGA calls time.
Well, we've seen a lot of back and forth between Shea and MP this game. Neither have been shy about getting in each other's face. But right now, Team MP holds the advantage.
And it looks like it's been good-natured talk so far. But MP is the last person I'd want to give any extra motivation to. He's found another level here in this match.
Come on, Jesse.
O'Neal. Shaq going to work inside. The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly. Team MP leading by 12. Here's MP. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Curry outside. Connects with the K. You're in total command.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Now, here's SGA. Jordan with it. Now Garnett defending.
Stop, man. Come on.
And so here is Team MP. Here's Garnett. Outside Durant.
Look, too much time, man. That's too much time.
Outside SGA. The three doesn't go. And as the clock winds down, Stan, it feels like this game is in the bag. Barring a miracle, that is.
Well, as a former coach, you never breathe easy until you see all zeros up there. But MP and company have to feel pretty good.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's MP. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And as the clock winds down, these players have to recognize that they were part of something extraordinary. So it's Team MP winning this one easily.
And a fantastic showdown we witnessed in this one. Much respect.
See what I'm saying? That's how we do it.
Yeah, you're wrong, but I respect the compliment.
Hey, wouldn't be here without it.
I know you had a crazy come-up, MP. The NBA in Europe. You're about to find out.
I feel that. You want to know something funny? Next time we talk, we might be teammates. I'm hearing a lot of interesting things about the draft.
See, I'm not sure you fit the culture, bro.
Ow, Shay? Any team could use what I got. Hey, plug and play, baby. I'm him.
That's why it's easy, bro. It was easy. 살려 너의 나를 You're best enough.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. With Doris Berg, I'm Kevin Harlan. He'll be joined by Ali LaForce on the sideline. Now a look at the stats for Chet Holmgren.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under him.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And for the Heat, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Powell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Mitchell in at point. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone. Greg, it is a huge day on the NBA calendar.
Well, getting a Christmas game is special. They're normally reserved for the best teams. And the guys on the floor tonight have earned their chance to be on the big stage.
Powell left side. Hero on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell.
Out to shoot. Out to shoot.
It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's SGA. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Toronto.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose.
with the ball. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. I brought up Jalen Williams and Coach's plan. Player, Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but Coach seems confident that it'll get results. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 summer
Moment.
in Barcelona. Impressive.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And a wide open look for SGA. And Hartenstein is right there.
Well, this is what Isaiah Hartenstein does, right? He just keeps working on the glass. Both ends, nicely done.
Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Powell. To stop the drought. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Williams can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Mitchell. Wallace is checked in for the Thunder. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's Powell on the wing. Hero kicks to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that. Acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Down low, here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
SGA double team. Hartenstein passes to SGA. And that one is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Norman Powell.
Look, I mean, this team depends on what he brings. He's an absolutely critical part of the offensive equation as an individual. He knows how to get his scoring opportunities, and it's been fun to watch him expand his output over these last few seasons.
Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Wallace hits 2 free throws. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Jovic. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And that one falls for Williams. And last season, the Heat with their worst finish in a decade. Greg, it was surprising.
Well, the Jimmy Butler saga hung over the middle part of the season. The team's best player had 1 foot out the door even before they traded him. So now this team pivots towards that younger core.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Now here's Wallace. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, they've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Wiggins. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Ware. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Isaiah Hartenstein making things happen for Oklahoma City. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Aaron Wiggins. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Wallace in at the 2 guard. On defense, the Heat to the inside. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Wiggins has got his second basket of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Ware, good.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel
Finally.
the in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Wallace misses. He'd have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Guys?
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Here's Jaquez. He has yet to score. Here's Ware. That one wide left. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to San Antonio.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Heat making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Dort, he's checked in for Kenrich Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to San Antonio. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. So it's Miami now. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And that's an intentional foul. Williams is checked in for the Thunder.
Third team foul. Oklahoma City substitution. Number 8, Jalen Williams.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Wiggins, lays it up off the glass. Wiggins has got 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Hakeem. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Mitchell.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Powell. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. The steal. Jaquez with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Jaquez outside. Back to Mitchell. The tray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, and this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early, and when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Williams dishes to Holmgren. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Wiggins.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Miami. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Chet Holmgren. 1:49 left to play in the first half. Williams gets the bucket.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Pass to Jovic. Back to Mitchell. The 3. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
Wiggins is checked in for the Heat. Powell comes in for Fontecchio. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Holmgren in for Mitchell. They get the rebound. Ware. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Hartenstein. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good. Ware. So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams had been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Outside Williams. Holmgren wide open. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Holmgren's got 9 points.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Powell kicks to Wiggins. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Mitchell. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Dort. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be right back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the
You know, right now for the Thunder, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is...
Taking a closer look at that first half now, you really got to give it up for what Chet Holmgren is doing out there. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Never in the game, bro.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
They've got Mitchell. Bam Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Hero into the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now Holmgren following Davion Mitchell's three-point attempt. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, my goodness. With authority, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Hero. Shoots over Dort. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
First team foul.
Here's Holmgren. 9 points in the game so far. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Holmgren. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Mitchell.
Now in the game, number 11, Jaime Jaquez.
From deep, SGA. It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, Hero. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded by Powell, and it's good, 2 points. 14 points for him.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Here's Hero. And that time, also a missed shot.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Dort misses.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest, I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you guys.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Hero against Williams. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Team foul number 4.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Oh, shield, man.
Foul right there. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
First free throw is good.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And the Heat making a change here. Larson's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans, not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen. You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Powell against Dort. Shoots a fader. The shot by Powell, no good.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the quarter. The Heat have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
The Heat have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. The first free throw is good. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trades.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
That's crazy. I don't even touch
Free throw drops for
it.
The Heat making a switch here. Ware's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Caruso's checked in. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 15-5 run here. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
First one falls for him.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Wallace hits 2 free throws. Here's Larson. Scoreless thus far. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Wallace, good.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the half. How?
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Miami. And he's good on the second.
Alex Caruso, to me, one of those guys who's a plug-and-play no matter what system you put him in. Work ethic, IQ, unselfish defense, willing to mix it up and be competitive everywhere on the floor.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Wallace, 2.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. Here's Miami now. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Larson. They can't stop the run with that one.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Wallace misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Larson, no good.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Thunder. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And he knocks down the first one. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Here's Powell. Hasn't made one yet. Ware with it. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Mitchell is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Williams at center. And now we've got the intentional foul. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from it. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think this is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Penalty. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Mitchell. 2.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And so he hits both. Mitchell against Smith. Shot from the inbound. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Mitchell wide open. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Wallace right side. Caruso kicks to Mitchell. And he's good on the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
From 12 feet out, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Wallace up on top. He's guarded by Adebayo. Williams for 3, and the Thunder another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The Heat have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Smith. Miami no good on that time either.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
And nothing is falling for him right now.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
A wide open look here for Caruso. Off target from 3-point range. In the corner, Smith with it. Shoots from the baseline. Smith missing again.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that game against the Trailblazers, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team. Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Caruso kicks to Mitchell, and the Thunder another 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult.
for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world, so there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
The first one falls, and the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and so Caruso nails both of them. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Inside. Wiggins. Nice pass. Led him to the rack.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Mitchell missing. And Miami has possession. Adebayo kicks to Wiggins. Back to Adebayo. Rebounded by Joe. And here are the Thunder now. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
Here's Wiggins. Miami no good on that time either. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Powell, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Powell. In the corner, it's Wiggins. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building. Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony.